Okay, we're looking at Inwards Goods. I'm using Firefox here because I think it's got better searching for doing this job, but Chrome is also fine. To start a job, you either select an existing one that you've stopped or start a new one, starting a new one here. Select the product type, select the supplier. Now here it's really important that you type part of it and select it from the list rather than typing it all in, because if you don't type it, get it in correctly, then you won't be able to save. References typically a staff initial or a name, the invoice number from the supplier's invoice, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for here. Here's pretty important that you actually use this calendar for selecting the date, because you run the risk of putting in a date that's not readable by the computer otherwise. Putting in the invoice total including GST and the number of items in the job. This is default category, it's not used very often, but if all the items in your job are from the same category, you can set it and save yourself some work. Next step is to either scan all the items out of the box into here, or to select order number and put the order numbers you sent them on, and then click search to bring them up. I've scanned 10 items here, and now I'll just click search to find them. I mentioned the search before. In Firefox, if you go Tools, Options, and then Advanced, you'll see there's an option here, search for text. When I start typing, if this is text, then when you start typing it will search. So if I type mirror, M-I-R-R, I will jump straight to it. Now what you do is you work your way from the top of the supplier's invoice. So let's say the mirror is the first item on it, then I can start here and I find it with the search and then start tabbing through. So I've got 2 of these. Let's say the total price for the line is $55. And you'll see here how it works out the cost of the individual. You put your regular price, your sale price, and your category. If you want to change a category, you just, again, it's a lookup like all the rest. Use the down arrows to pick the one you want, and then tab again once more to get onto the tick field. And once you're sitting on this, you're able to type for the next one. So let's type at. See, all I have to do is 2 letters and I'm ready to start tabbing through again. It's really a lot faster doing it this way than using the mouse. The search in Chrome is slightly different. You have to go Control F, you type what you're looking for, M-I-R-R, it finds it, and what it does, it actually highlights it rather than actually jumping to it, so you can't tab from there. You have to grab the mouse at this point and then click into the field where you want to start. So I want to make this 1 now, and then carry on from there. And once you've got everything in, you go Control F again to search for the next thing. Okay, I've added these 3 items here to illustrate a couple of points. One is to keep an eye on the quantity due. This is what you've ordered. So if you've ordered 4 and only 1's arrived, you know to query that item and check. This is an example of something that hasn't been ordered at all. You either add it manually, or it could be a false delivery. When you see this little green guy here, this means that there's a customer special order for this, and if you mouse over you can see who it's for. So you put this book aside. The red means that it's unknown, and to put an unknown product in, you simply put in the publisher. Again, everything's a lookup, so let's say it's Ranogan, R-A-N, and we pick the one we want, and then you might have an imprint as well, or a model that you want to add. The product, yes, product. If the publisher or manufacturer you want isn't in the list, you have to add it by clicking this add. In this case, new publisher, and then just click add, and again for an imprint just put new. And again, every now and then it pays to save a job, and at the end you want to check there's no errors between the totals you put in here and here. So we've actually got 11 items, we're up 1 and we're $59 out, so you need to find why that is. So we've got an extra one here, and these figures are wrong. Now if I calculate totals, see I'm still out, but fixed now. This calculator allows you to put the costs in bulk based on a discount if you don't want to go line by line. So let's say it's 40% off the sale price. You click one of these and it'll fill all the costs out for you. Finally, tick the order number and load.